Hello, my small wonders. Are you ready for a story? I'm Tracy, and I've got an adventure story for you today. This one is called Benny, an adventure story by Bob Graham. Shall we begin? Benny, an adventure story. Let's find out what Benny gets up to in his adventure, shall we? Benny had skills that were rare in a dog. As an assistant to Brillo the magician, he did his job well enough. But Benny had talents all of his own. He could juggle 3 clubs at once and throw a rope like a cowboy. Wow, look at Benny. There he is juggling and throwing a rope. He could escape from the Houdini death trap. For those of you who don't know, Houdini was a famous magician while playing the harmonica. It's a small instrument that you put in your mouth, and when you blow air into it, it plays music. "Bravo!" cried the audience. His tap dancing met with thunderous applause. That means everybody loved his tap dancing. And how the dust rose from those well-trodden boards. That means as he danced on the floorboards, all the dust went up and down. He must have been dancing a lot. Brillo muttered darkly under his mustache. Benny was becoming more popular than he was. "Out and never come back," cried Brillo. Oh, Brillo was a little jealous. Benny's bottom lip quivered with emotion as he left the stage forever. That means his bottom lip started to shake. He was very sad and he wanted to cry. He spent his last coins on a can of dog food and a can opener. Poor Benny. In a bleak railroad yard, he ate the last of his lamb chunks and pasta. He wiped his mouth on his spotted scarf. And then, what do you think's going to happen next? Benny jumped aboard a moving freight train. Wow, that train must have been going very fast. To the rhythm of the wheels, he tapped his foot and sang, "Oh, blue is me, oh, dearie me, I'm as down as a dog can be." And while he slept, the train continued its rhythm. "Out, out, and never come back. Out, out, and never come back." Poor Benny. Benny woke the next morning to the smell of fresh cut grass and countryside. He put his harmonica in his bag and leapt off the train. "I will bring my tricks to the world," he said. I wonder what he has planned next. But the world did not want Benny's tricks. Nobody wanted a dancing sheepdog. Nobody wanted a tiny rope-throwing cattle dog. Oh, he's very small next to that huge bull. Nobody wanted a plate-juggling kitchen dog. Ooh, I would be afraid he would drop them. Nobody wanted a guard dog who played the harmonica. He doesn't look like a scary guard dog, does he? Only one person wanted a wanderer like Benny. And who's that? That's right, it's the dog catcher. Uh-oh. He's trying to take Benny to the dog pound. But Benny did not want him. There's Benny, he managed to escape. "I will find myself a home," he said, and set off in search of one. He sat above the roaring engines of mighty road trucks. He crossed rivers and deserts. He stood on mountains and moaned at the moon. Then one day Benny stopped. He put down his bag, wiped his brow, and looked around him. "I can go no farther," he said. I think Benny was tired. "I'm not a sheepdog, a cattle dog, a kitchen dog, or a guard dog. So what sort of dog am I?" He looks very confused. And what does that sign say? I am me, no more, no less. And Benny was just him, wasn't he? That's what made him him. I am Benny, and I will do what I do. And this time the world shall come to me. Benny's feet beat out the rhythm of the train on the tracks. Tap, 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 tap. And his harmonica howled like the desert wind, and pulsed like the engines of the mighty road trucks. Many coins rattled into Benny's cup that day, and many faces passed by. Then someone stood in front of him. His breath stopped. His feet stopped. The sun came out. Wow, look at all those coins in his cup. But who do you think's staring at him? It was Mary Kelly. And Mary's mother, and her father, and her brother, and her grandma, and her granddad, and her baby sister Morag. For Benny and the Kellys, too, it was love at first sight. Off he went, the coins heavy in his cup. At last he had found a place to call home. Now, each night after dinner, the music starts, and each night the floorboards shake. Because they're dancing, aren't they? Mary's and Benny's feet beat to the rhythm of the jigs and the reels, and Benny lives up there on the hill to this day. Wow, what a musical family! Everyone's playing an instrument and dancing. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? Benny finally found his forever home. Benny was such a special dog, wasn't he? And Benny realized that even though he was so different from everyone, that's what made him unique. You're special just the way you are. And don't worry, the right people that are supposed to be in your life will find you. And they will love you just the way you are. Some people worry so much about impressing other people that they forget to be themselves. Be proud of who you are and be proud of your special gifts. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, my small wonders, and I'll see you for our next story. Bye-bye.